Hi guys, I'm back with my SummerSlam review series, and today I'm reviewing SummerSlam 2004, guys. And you know what? I thought SummerSlam 2004 was kind of a bit off in my opinion. I think that SummerSlam 2003 to 2004 it was very bad because I mean, look at 2003 SummerSlam, you look at 2004 SummerSlam. Not really much has changed really from a year later. We had um, Randy become the youngest world champion, which was a good thing. We had obviously a couple of stars that we was going to see in the next 5 to 10 years, like obviously your John Cena's, your Randy Orton's, your Batista's, Edge's, Booker T was going to be still around for a bit, and then you would also have Chris Jericho. So you still have some rising top stars. These are going to be the stars that are going to be part of your company for the next 5 to 10 years in the WWE. So we start off SummerSlam 2004 with the Dudleys the Dudleys versus Rey Mysterio and Paul London and Billy Kidman. I thought that this was a good opener for SummerSlam 2004. This was a time when Spike and Ray were feuding, and also the Dudleys were feuding with Paul and Billy. I thought that this was a real good feud here. Got the crowd really invested, and overall the Dudleys get the win with the 3D on Billy. Why did I say Billy? Billy Kidman, and yeah, they get the win. So good opener, and then we get to Kane versus Matt Hardy, a feud that I never cared about in 2004. This was all about Kane and Lita and this whole baby storyline when she miscarried and all that other bad stuff and Shinsuke was involved. I just didn't care about it in 2004. I still don't care about it looking back at it in 2017. Just my opinion. I mean, I know there's probably some people who are a fan of that storyline. Me personally, didn't like the storyline, didn't care for it. Kane wins with a super choke slam off the top rope. Moving on to the next match is the triple threat match for the no, it's not. It's the triple threat match for the IC title. It's Edge defending his IC title against Batista and Chris Jericho. Now, in 2004, I think that they pushed the. Also, we all know that they pushed the wrong guy. They thought they had their guy in Randy Orton. He's going to be the next big babyface, but the fans never liked Randy Orton as a babyface. I'm sorry, I know we had a couple of people who like Randy, but nobody got a good babyface reaction from 2004 to 2005 like Dave Batista did, because he wasn't shoved down our throats. He was organically getting cheered. And I think in today's WWE, when we see a Roman Reigns who's supposed to be the face of the company, getting shoved down our throats, nobody's gonna buy that. I mean, if they pushed him just like Dave Batista and actually made the fans organically like this guy, then maybe we wouldn't have so many people booing Roman Reigns. I mean, it's just simple booking like that I guess me mad with today's pro wrestling and WWE in general when they don't know how to book their stars the simple way. The very simple ways, like what they did with Batista in 2004-5, is how you organically, build up this star as a main eventer. You don't just shove him to the main event just because he's related to the freaking Rock or something. You know what I mean? It's like organically. Everything comes organically. Nobody wants shoved it down your throat. You know what I mean? They don't want to keep singing Roman Reigns, Roman Reigns, Roman Reigns. I mean, I'm a Roman Reigns fan, but you know what I mean. I think you should go. You should just gone a bit slow with the build. Just that's what I think they should have done. It's just so simple, and they wouldn't be in the rut that they're in now. Just what I think there. Anyway, Edge wins the match. He retains his title, and obviously that would lead on to Edge versus Shawn Michaels at Royal Rumble 2005, and also that would put Edge on the map going forward. He could have a great feud with John Cena, DX, Jericho, Jeff Hardy, and so on and so on. So yeah, this also established Edge, and it kept Jericho relevant as well. He was the IC champion at the time. Moving on to the next match, it was John Cena versus Booker T in the best of 5. It started at SummerSlam. Now, I thought that this was good to start at SummerSlam. I mean, they started at SummerSlam. Also, it was going to have a Survivor Series match, and possibly they thought it was going to go for Mania, but I thought, and then also finish at Royal Rumble, which I thought was good, best of 5. But anyway, John Cena and Booker T had a good match. John Cena wins the title. He is your new US champion. Obviously, he wouldn't have it for long, and then obviously at WrestleMania 21, he would face JBL and become WWE champion, which was awesome as well. And then, that's how John Cena was. He went from JBL to Booker T to JBL and Edge and so on and so on. And then I want to talk about before this match though. We had a good segment between Randy Orton and John Cena, the two rising stars from this year, from 2004. You know, it was John Cena and it was Randy Orton, and they had a good back and forth on the mic. I thought it was really good. John Cena came off a bigger star, I thought, than Randy Orton did at the time. But like I said, good promo between these two guys, and I liked it. Then after that, we had the WWE title on the line. No, we had the WWE title on the line. It was JBL defending against The Undertaker. Thought that this was a good match here. I enjoyed the build to this match. I thought it was really good. I thought Undertaker got a good match out of JBL. And yeah, JBL held his own against The Undertaker, you know what I mean? He just 2 chokeslams from hell. The second one, and then Taker kicks out. The ref then kicks out. Then Orlando Jordan comes out with a WWE title. Tries to pass it to JBL, but Taker catches it. He knocks JBL out with the WWE title. Then the referee just goes, rings the bell and DQs Undertaker, and Undertaker's pissed at this point. So he gets JBL, he chokeslams him onto chokeslams him through the limo, and yeah, that was an awesome segment though. I enjoyed how JBL won the match. I mean, it made Undertaker strong, and it also made JBL look strong as well. Not one guy looked weak in this match really. Then after that we had Triple H versus Eugene. Now this was a real good built-up storyline in 2004. Now the Eugene character I was not a fan of at all. I never really cared about the Eugene character. I thought it was a bit offensive in my opinion, but it worked. I guess it worked well. I guess it did what it did. I mean, was it the best character WWE I've ever done? Maybe not. I can think of better characters, but you know what? It was like in high school, because obviously a couple of people have been bullied and stuff. I mean, we know somebody who's probably been bullied, and it's like the bully versus the nerdy kind of guy and stuff like that. That's kind of like, and in this situation was, and you know what I mean. And Triple H played his role pretty well. He tried to get a good match out of Eugene, but the fans were turning on Eugene, and yeah, the Toronto fans though, they were always at this point, always cheering the heels and booing the faces. That's what the Toronto crowds were always like. And Triple H hits the pedigree after Eugene gets distracted by Regal, because Regal was helping Eugene because Flair got himself kicked out, and then Flair just knocks him out with the brass knucks. And then after that, we get to the main event. It's Randy Orton versus Chris Benoit for the world title. I thought that this was a good, solid match here. Chris Benoit really put Randy Orton on the map here. He, got a good match out of Randy Orton. And Randy Orton Benoit tries to go for a crossface, but Randy Orton counters that into the RKO, gets the win, and he's your youngest world heavyweight champion. Now, I know why they did this, because Brock Lesnar left in 2004, and he was the youngest world champion in 2002, and they wanted somebody to beat that title of being the youngest WWE champion, and they got Randy Orton. And obviously the Benoit title reign in 2004 after WrestleMania 20, it was an absolute flop. Like the build up to WrestleMania 20, the build up to WrestleMania 20, when he was going for that title, was way better than his title defenses. His title reign was so boring in 2004 that I didn't care for it. And when Randy Orton actually won the belt, I was like, finally. It's off Benoit, and they put it on Randy Orton. Actually, somebody they're actually focusing on, because actually at this point Benoit wasn't even the main priority. It was like Triple H and Eugene and Randy Orton and stuff like that. So he wasn't even a vocal point. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's what I think there. Anyway, so that's my WWE SummerSlam 2004 review, guys. What do you guys think of the show? I thought it was average, maybe okay, better than SummerSlam 2003 in my opinion, but. Yeah, what do you guys think? Leave your thoughts in the comments, and I'll check you later.